Hey, this is Mike from Junkion Crafts and Builds, and for today's impressions video, I want to start by asking you a question. What do you get when you mix toys, the Easter holiday, and chocolate? The answer is something pretty sweet. So D13 Toys had a promotional sale going on this past Easter for some of their figures from the Biblical Adventures line, which will be coming out this fall from Kickstarter, their website D13 Toys, and Amazon. So I have them kind of mocked up here in this little Easter basket to kind of go with the Easter theme. And I really want to show you how cool the presentation is for these figures that came from D13 Toys. So why don't you hop along with me and we'll crack open these candy shells. So we're just doing a little bit of B-roll here to kind of get a sense of what we have with these toys. In these really neat little foil wrapped packages. And again, we have Biblical Adventures convention exclusives and some scratch and sniff stickers. Not Snickers, stickers. So here we have both figures, and this is basically how D13 has been packaging everything so far for all their promotions and exclusives. And what we've received from them so far have all been demons. So this is definitely something different. But I love the presentation that Chris and the D13 team has done here with these figures. So again, we got a little bit of Easter grass in here, and the figure is wrapped in this foil to simulate like a chocolate candy. Biblical Adventures, convention exclusive. This one is number 72. And in true cool fashion, we have these little scratch and sniff chocolate stickers. On the back of this, we have all the stuff here for D13 Toys, ages 15 and up, how you can check them out. We're a choking hazard, and there is the UPC code. So, as cool as they are, I really want to see the figures, so let's go ahead and take them out of their foil wrapping. So I got them out of the outer packaging, and I just kind of want to go through the accessories real quick before we tear this open. Really, because I want to tear this open, but it's just so darn cute. But I mean, here's a better look at the foil. And if you can't tell what this is, it's an angel that is themed for Easter, obviously, as we have, like I said, the wrapping. So the first accessory we'll touch here is the shield that this angel comes with. We're doing this all together here. And it's shaped kind of like an egg. It's really neat. It's got this really nice matte chocolate finish to it. Very smooth. We've got the grip in the back, and if you're familiar with any of the figures from Mythic Legions, some of this might look familiar with the tooling and stuff, but that is so nice. And it's, like I said, it's very smooth, very cool looking. So then we come here to the alternate head. I'm really curious to see this. Oh man, it looks so good. The sculpt is just really nice. The hair is definitely sculpted well. It's got that little bit of like a Romanesque nose. Just gorgeous. And again, in that same chocolate deco. Really, really pretty. Final bit of accessories that we are going to be opening up here includes some items we've seen in their other exclusive releases in regards to demons, and that is a stand. And this one seems kind of like to simulate water. It's got that really nice white chocolate look on the top with the foot peg. We have a white chocolate sword, and this is really done well. It feels nice and strong and sturdy. Have this nice little pommel here. So just a little bit of flashing. And again, these are all still kind of works in progress before the final release is distributed this fall. But just a really cool looking weapon. Nice. And we actually have a variety of hands that we'll kind of go through once we get the figure open. Let's get all this out of the way and tear this open. All right, so here we go. This ribbon. Ah, this foil. So neat. It does. It really feels like, you know, Eastery themed candy. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous looking. And it's soft goods too. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, he looks so pretty. Wow. Wings. Presentation is top notch. And the soft goods are like awesome. All right, well, let's get down a little closer and give this guy a better look. And here's a better look at this chocolate angel, and I'm just entranced by just how really beautiful this is. And it's a really simple design in regards to just the soft goods. Is this robe that goes over him, but the wings, the face. I'm kind of zoom in here and zooming right into that face sculpt. It's so, I mean, he's really a gorgeous sculpt of a man here. Again, the hair is that white chocolate versus the milk chocolate matte and deco of the face and neck itself. Just really neat, you know? And here's the alternate head. I think I like the original one because the white chocolate helps break things up, but it's still a really gorgeous looking sculpt. And they have him on a ball pin or ball peg hinge, as well as a ball peg here at the bottom of the neck, so you can get a lot of really good looking down, but also really amazing amount of articulation up. Again, we can do 360 around, and you get a little bit of a tilt, so you get a little bit of attitude. You can have a little snarky chocolate angel here. Going back to the aesthetics of it, it's just, again, I keep saying how simple it is, and yet it's elegant at the same time. So this soft goods robe is wired both at the cuffs and at the bottom of the robe, so you can start getting some really cool angles. And wire itself seems fairly substantial. It's not, you know, what you're going to have in regards to, you're not going to be able to do like super flowy stuff because of just the material of the robe itself doesn't allow for a lot of like raised elements, but still so cool. And the best thing about it is the set of wings we have behind us here. We get articulated wings, and the sculpt on these wings is just, again, really nice. You can see a little bit of a texture of the feathers here. So as I'm showing you here, the wings have at least 2 points of articulation. We have this little hinge or ball hinge here. It allows you to get a whole range for this upper wing. Really nice. And it looks like we have a hinge on the back here as well, but you can put them pretty much straight back if you wish. If you want to have that look of him standing like this, which is really cool. I enjoy that a lot. And then also the whole splayed out. Can't really go down with the wings, so you can get a full outstretch. You know, you can angle them like this if you want to show the wings extended. Again, kind of like backwards. So really nice. I like that a lot. So we have, like I said, our chocolate hands, and folding up this robe, we have pinless double jointed elbows, which is really nice. And then we have another emotive hand here. Again, horizontal hinge inside. We can, as I gently lift these up, oh, there's a hinge here, so we can get a T-pose, which is very nice. And it has that nice little hinge click. We get rotation, and you can see the robe doesn't hinder the rotation at all for the arm. You get front and back, side to side. We have, I'm trying to see if we have a bicep rotation, and we do. We have bicep swivel, which is excellent. So that's really nice if you want to start getting this guy into a lot of poses, especially if you have a stand and you want to kind of have him, you know, flying, which I'm assuming would be really cool. We have an upper torso ball peg here, which you can do some twisting, and you can bend down that far. He can bend back that far. Sorry for his arm. He can bend back that far. And we have waist rotation as well. So between the two of them, you can get some really cool poses from looking around. So really neat. Moving on to the next part here, we go ahead and slide his robe up. So you can see the lower legs here. So we don't have anything underneath, it's just a bare buck. And again, these are prototype images, so the tolerances on this figure is really well done. We can get a split. And while we don't have drop downs, you can get up that far and back on the ball pegs. We have thigh rotation. And we have pinless double jointed knees. And again, just a little bit of tolerance, but it's great that we have that. No mid-calf cut, but we do have ankle pivot here. And we're gonna go down one click. We're gonna go up one click. And we have nice rotation at the ankle. So, you know, it's not a Mythic Legions in regards to the restrictive, not really restrictive, but just the different type of articulation they have. So this guy is really pretty emotive and pretty well articulated for such a simple figure. And you know, it works. It really does work. So let's go ahead and try some of these alternate hands and his other accessories. So I did remove his hand. I didn't have to use any heat because, you know, chocolate, I don't want him to melt. Nothing bad, just a simple peg to pull in and out. So let's go ahead and put in his C-grip hand so we can hold some of these accessories. And again, just a little bit of pressure. We feel a little snap and it's nice and secure. This is also on a horizontal hinge here. So let's see how he handles his sword. And again, it's a nice white chocolate sword. So I just went ahead and put a shield in and it slides into his hand real easy. It's a little looser in his hand, just I think because of the weight of the shield, but you can still angle it around well enough that you can get some really neat poses with him. And again, that egg shape and just the simple cross image gently pressed into the chocolate really sells the theme of this being like a little milk chocolate angel set in your Easter basket. And to show off the hands that comes with this chocolate angel, these are the default hands that were installed, and these are the emotive hands for his right and left. He also comes with a pair of fists, and the final pair of hands that he comes with are these open splayed gesture hands. So let's go ahead and let's open up the other one we have and get these two angels together. And opening up the other angel, what do we have? Milk chocolate. We also have to have white chocolate. And this guy, I'm telling you, I wish I could articulate some of this a little bit better, but just the simple beauty of these figures really just strikes me. And the fact that we get a variant in regards to the face sculpt and weapon, it's really cool. So let's go ahead and focus on the white chocolate angel here. And our white chocolate angel head sculpt is a variant from our milk chocolate one in regards to have this more Romanesque haircut, which has been really, again, sharply sculpted here. You can tell the difference in the face sculpt in regards to the nose. Just really gorgeous, gorgeous work. Paint on it is really, really decent. Again, we're not final production yet, but still looks really cool. We got a little cleft chin here. Just gorgeous. So let me go ahead and swap out the alternate head for you here. Change the lights around so you can get an idea of the sculpt, but just the way the light kind of bounces off white. Obviously it's a little difficult, but again, it's the same sculpt, just the paint's not, the hair's not painted, and it just looks so gorgeous, especially with the milk chocolate wings in the background. That is just, I'm kind of speechless. It's really, really good. So while articulation is same across the board between the two angels, I'm really having a tough time trying to pick a favorite. I think they're both just fantastic. They have the same amount of hands and the same style, but let me show you the different accessories. So our sword is a different style, and this is kind of like a more, I mean, I'll say just because I've been watching a pirate TV show, but this is a much more like a privateer style in regards to the guard on the front of the grip here for the fingers. The pommel is different in regards to it has this X or cross here on the bottom, but again, nice and sharply sculpted, and then this nice chocolate. And we have a variant on the shield in regards to this is a much more compressed, maybe more traditional style shield design with this embossed cross here on the front, and then the etching inside here. Again, simple grip, similar to what we see with Mythic Legions figures and whatnot, but just the paint on this is gorgeous. It's so smooth and even, just really pretty. And here's our white chocolate angel with his sword and shield in hand, ready to perform his heavenly functions. Overall, it's just a very cohesive and beautiful figure. So let's get these two angels together and also look at some other figures from D13. So here are my chocolate angels from Easter 2024, alongside my first D13 toy pickup, which was my LegionsCon 2023 glow-in-the-dark smoke demon. So you can see the body buck, for the most part, is going to be similar across the board with these figures. I do feel the angels bucks are a little heavier in the upper torso compared to the demons, and that just makes sense in regards to these characters overall. But the height is all the same. It's the design work, and what I can feel from this first figure has been improving with each item. And I can say that because we have these next transition pieces right here. And while this is a slightly crowded shot, this is my angels with my other demons from ZolaCon 2024. Final impressions of the D13 Toys Easter 2024 milk chocolate and white chocolate angel exclusives. I've said it multiple times and I'm going to have to say it again. It's all about simplicity and beauty and elegance and just taking one's time to make something really, really good. Now, this is a very niche toy line, and that's part of the allure of it in regards to just being independent toys that are able to be funded and backed and made. Whatever your feelings are in religion, whether you celebrate the holiday or not, that's up to you. But it's really cool that we actually have some sort of representation in a toy form being made available today. Overall, like I said, with the sculpt, it's really nice and it's just really well designed. Things I like to see improve: the soft goods, while cut perfectly for the figures, it's still a little thin. So when you try to use the wiring for the bottom and for the cuffs, more specifically the bottom though, you kind of really can't get a good hole, a good fold, or a good manipulation. And that could be me too. That's all subjective. But overall, just the quality of the materials is top notch. So that's everything for the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a comment, like it, and if you like the videos I have on the channel, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps me out a lot. So I appreciate everyone's time and I hope you guys are good to each other. We'll talk again soon. Bye. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.